What's up, y'all? Wallamoose here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Etsy listings and how to write a proper description. In the previous video, we talked about how to write good titles. In this video, we're going to be talking about descriptions. But if you're new here, my name is Josh, aka Wallamoose, and I post here on YouTube once a week with videos regarding digital business and lifestyle. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. But without further ado, let's jump in here and get started. Alrighty, so we're here in Etsy, and before I begin, I want to apologize. I haven't posted in a while. I'm in the process of moving, and that's kind of a stressful process, and so I haven't really found time to post videos, but I really hope to get on a consistent schedule soon. So bear with me, and I'll try to get those videos out there for y'all. But like I said before, in this video, we're going to be talking about the description of your Etsy listings. Now, descriptions, you could theoretically make them as short or as long as you want, but I would err on the side of longer descriptions so you can fit more information in there, get more keywords in there, and let your users and viewers feel more confident that they know exactly what they're getting. Because the more details you put in there, the more they'll understand exactly what they're buying. So let's break down the two most important parts of your description, and that is the what and the why. So let's go over the why first. In your description, you want to break down why the viewer needs this product. Like, what will this product benefit them in having? So for mine, I'm going to use my own personal listing. This emergency binder printable is just a printable you can print out and keep all your emergency information in there, so it's all in one place. And for the why, I kind of harped on the whole, in 2020, like, it became very apparent that emergencies can happen without warning, and you need to be prepared even when things are going good, because something could be going good one day and then the next day disaster can hit and it just all goes crazy. So it's always good to be prepared for an emergency. So I kind of talk about why this is useful for them and what they could gain from it. And that's a good thing to really hook your viewers in and personalize it so they see why it's important to them. Now, you can go as detailed as you want, or you can keep it generic. Just make sure you're letting them know why. And I even have a sentence in here that says, now let's get into the why, and kind of lead them into it so it's very clear. And feel free to do that yourself. It's good to break up so it's not a massive pile of text. It's got like some short lines here in the middle. So now let's get into the what. So in addition to why, you want to have a what, so the viewer knows what they're getting. And for mine, I put it at the top because since it is a digital printable, I want them to know right off the bat that it's a digital product, and they're not expecting like a printed thing that I'm going to ship to them. So I don't want them to be disappointed. I want it to be very clear about what they're getting. So I have a little section here, and I like to separate these with dashes or something just to keep them separated, and I would recommend you doing that yourself. But for the what, I say specs, and I kind of get into what they're getting, the sizes, what pages are optimized for their own printer, and the margins. So there's not much going on with my what, because I mean, it is a digital product. It's not very detailed. Excuse me. So your what, essentially you just want to obviously let them know what they're getting. And I know it sounds obvious, but sometimes people forget to do that in the descriptions. They think the title and the pictures are going to tell them that, and they kind of let the descriptions go on the wayside. So now that we got those two things covered, let's talk about keywords. Keywords are something people search for to look for a product. And so when people search for emergency binder printable, this keyword is in my title, and so it tells Etsy that this product is related to their search. You also want to have these keywords within the description. So I have emergency binder right here. I have essential life information right here. Just kind of scanning through emergency binder once again. So I have keywords scattered throughout. They're not keyword stuffed where I just have listed keywords. That's bad practice. But I do make sure to have keywords that tell people exactly what they're looking for, as well as telling Etsy exactly what my listing is. So it's important to have your keywords within your description as well as your title. Now down here, I also have a what's included. This is kind of a subsection of what. It kind of displays what they're getting. This one's a bit longer because it breaks down each individual section of my thing so they can see what pages they're getting with this printable, but that's just another section of the what. And then down here, a lot of people don't do this, and I guess because they don't think about it, or maybe they just don't consider it, but I like to put listings to my other I like to put links to my other listings at the bottom of each listing, because this is especially true if, let's say, you have a jewelry store and someone likes your, let's say it's a listing for a ring, and they're like, hey, I really like that. I wonder if they have a necklace. If you have a necklace of the same kind, you can link it within your description and they may click on it. So they won't convert for the ring, but they could convert for a necklace within your same store. And so you still get the sale. It's just good to keep that internal loop. And I like to call it like link juice. When you hyperlink your listings within each other, it just makes the, I wouldn't consider it domain authority because it's within Etsy. It's not really a domain, but it strengthens the SEO and kind of encompassing of your site. And so it's like you can link there and they still buy something from there. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but I always like to link my other listings at the bottom of each one. And then my final tip is a lot of people like to pull some reviews for specific listings, because Etsy, sometimes they'll just do the reviews for the shop and the reviews won't be relevant for this specific listing. So I would like to pull like well-designed, thoughtful layout, pull this review and maybe put it at the top or kind of in the middle of this with some emoji stars, like the yellow emoji stars, so it really pops out. It's just customer satisfaction and enticement to purchase. If other people like it, they will too. I don't have any reviews with this listing. It's actually a tip I just came across, so I'm going to probably add these after this video. But it is a good idea to maybe add some reviews. So that's pretty much the basics. It's not too crazy hard. There's not too much to talk about because really there's only so much you can add. But remember, key takeaways, just important to have the why and the what, so you can really ground the viewer in their own personal self, so they can see like, oh, this will benefit me as a person. I should buy this. Add links to your other listings, and so you can maybe convert on other things if they don't convert on this, and then add reviews. So that's all the tips I have. If you have any more tips, if something's worked for you that I didn't mention, which I'm sure there are some things I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments. We'd love to help each other out. I'll use some of your tips, you use some of mine, we'll help each other out. So yeah, I hope this video helped, and I will see you in the next video. Again, I hope to be on a more consistent schedule, so I'll try to post once a week from here on out, or within this next month or so. So I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.